Hello, my name is Berkeley, and today we are going to be making no-bake peanut butter dog treats. We've already gone to the liberty of measuring out the ingredients so that this can run a little quicker. Right here we have a 1/4 cup of milk, a 1/4 cup of peanut butter, a cup of pumpkin, some carrots because dogs love carrots, and if your dog doesn't like carrots, it's okay, this is just optional, we decided to add it. And right here we have 2.5 cups of oats and 1/2 cup of oats, which we are going to be putting out on here so that we can roll our dog treats onto it. And so, let's get into this.
Now, as you guys may be able to hear, our dogs are in a kennel because they were underfoot trying to get to the treats. So
Yes. So right now we mix in the 1/4 cup of milk, the 1/4 cup of peanut butter, and the cup of pumpkin. As you can tell, our dogs love pumpkin.
now, Berkeley, where did you get this recipe?
So, I got the recipe at one of my 4-H meetings that we were going to be making dog treats at. So, if you want to show them the recipe, it is right here.
All right, it's the no-bake peanut butter dog treats.
Second one on the list. Now, fun fact about pumpkins, it's actually very good for digestive health and gives your dogs a necessary source of fiber so that they aren't constipated.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? The dogs were talking.
Yes, sorry. Fun fact about pumpkins, it's actually very good for digestive health and gives dogs a necessary source of fiber, which helps them to not be constipated. Now, we will gradually add the 2.5 cups of oats.
What about the carrots that you wanted to add in there?
Oh, thank you. I almost forgot. Yes. So just take like a handful of carrots if you have them and want to add them. And
this is really good for fiber as well.
yes, so as you can tell, our dogs will definitely not be constipated for the foreseeable future.
Oh, good gracious. You didn't actually have to say that.
Ah. Well, never learn.
Okay, so go ahead and gradually add that in.
So, now we add in the oats. This helps to bind them together. It just adds a nice dry ingredient so that it isn't all sloppy and wet. Because what dog would want that?
I don't know. Our dogs have been tracking in a lot of mud lately. I think they're enjoying sloppy and wet.
Okay. Well, in that case, just add the oats. Even our dogs agree.
I know. They love to be with you when you're cooking, but at the same time,
We just can't afford to let them be in here. Also, they're probably fighting in there.
usually they're pretty good in staying in their mat but for some reason they see the carrots and they see the pumpkin and they just go, oh,
And
gotta
they
get
see
close.
me.
And they see you, and whenever you're doing this, they know what? They know you're going to be making food for them.
Yeah. And they also just seem to have a hobby of following me places.
So it's looking like it's getting pretty thick.
Pretty thick, but we still have about 300 milliliters of oats left. More oats. So, also, as you may have noticed, we are reusing plastic containers, such as the Sandy's custard cup and this lunch container for our carrots, as well as the sandwich meat container, which holds our finished product. Oh, actually, spoilers on that one. Apologies. So, just mixing in the...
So why are we reusing those?
Well, plastic takes a couple hundred years to degrade, so in that time, a lot of marine wildlife and birds will intake a lot of plastic. And that isn't good, as it's not a substance that they can digest. So it gets lodged in their stomach. They think they're full, but in reality, they're starving because they haven't had anything to eat. And so they end up dying a long and very cruel death. And so, if we just decided to reuse some plastics, we will be able to save a lot more wildlife. So, this is the point where we spread out our oats. Then you take a nice big slop of it.
A schlop.
Yeah, for lack of a better word. So I find that usually pressing it down helps, because it just seems to help. And so, just, why would I roll it in my hand when I have a plate I devoted to rolling this on? So.
Now why do we have a tray set aside for them?
Now that is where we are going to be placing the oats afterwards. Because although it seems thick right now, it actually will need to firm up a little bit in order to keep it bound together. So we put it on there, refrigerate it, wait about an hour, and then it should be firmed up at that point. So, as I mentioned, you don't want to give a big sloppy mess to our dogs. They already track in big sloppy messes. So, why give them another thing?
All right, well, since we've gone ahead and shown them what it's going to look like before it goes in the fridge and what it looks like when it comes out after, it's almost 10 minutes, so let's go ahead and just tell everybody goodbye and thank you for watching.
Goodbye. Thank you for watching.